safest way to say it is Appalachia. And I have to explain this to people because when I go off on book tours, I find myself being appointed as cultural ambassador. And I will get somewhere west of the Mississippi and people will say Appalachia. I will correct them and they will say, well, that's how we say it around here. So I finally had to come up with a story to explain to them why it's not optional. If you're in Ireland, in the north of Ireland, and you start out in Donegal, that city on the west coast, and you're headed for Belfast, it will take you most of a day to get all the way across Ireland, and you'll be driving on the coast road, where if it's a clear day, you look off to your left, you'll see Scotland in the distance. Well, about halfway between Donegal and Belfast, there's a walled city, which is hundreds of years old. It was built by the Irish, and they named it the Irish word for oak tree, which is Derry. But a few hundred years ago, the British conquered Ireland, and they changed the name of that town to Londonderry. So it is one town with two names. And so if you stop at a little store along the way and ask directions on how to get to the walled city, you can walk in and tell the man behind the counter that you want to go to Derry or you want to go to Londonderry. And either way, he will tell you how to get there. But you need to know that when you choose what you're going to call that city, you have told that man whether or not he can trust you. You have told him your politics, your religion, which side you're on, and how open he can be with you in one word. Because Derry is what the Irish call it, and Londonderry means you sympathize with the British rule. Appalachia and Appalachia work exactly the same way. Appalachia is the pronunciation of condescension, the pronunciation of the imperialists, the pronunciation of people who do not want to be associated with the place. And Appalachia means that you are on the side that we trust.